Out west, we're waiting for a judge's ruling there on whether a Texas man can put blueprints online for making a 3D printed gun. The case is raising concerns regarding gun control and free speech, of course. Dan Springer has the story from Seattle. Hi, Dan.
Hi, Eric. Federal Judge Robert Lasnik heard arguments here in Seattle last week and said he would issue his ruling today. We're expecting it at the top of the hour. He will decide whether to make his temporary restraining order against publishing the codes for making plastic guns with a 3D printer, a permanent ban until there's a trial, or let the TRO expire. The Trump administration has sent conflicting messages. It was the State Department that struck a deal with a Texas company that would allow the codes for making plastic guns to be published on the internet. And in federal court last week, a Justice Department lawyer backed that decision by arguing that these plastic guns are so small and unreliable that they do not pose a national security threat and should not be regulated under the Arms Export Control Act. But the day after the judge issued his TRO, the White House supported the ruling, and the president tweeted that plastic guns don't make any sense.
This administration supports the decades-old legislation already on the books that prohibits the ownership of a wholly plastic gun.
19 states, including Washington, are suing the administration to permanently block the 3D gun codes from the internet. Eric?
And then what are the arguments for leaving these blueprints online?
Well, the main argument seems to be that the cat is already out of the bag. Cody Wilson, who owns Defense Distributed in Texas, has already published the codes. He says this is a free speech issue and that the ruling stifles innovation when it comes to manufacturing guns. But for the last 30 years, it's been illegal to make and possess guns that are made of plastic and undetectable by a metal detector. And Senate Democrats have introduced a bill that would go even further, banning the publishing of digital files that program a 3D printer to make a firearm. Judge Lasnik said last week that the issue demands a legislative decision, and he will make his decision in about an hour.
All right, well, and when he does, we'll bring that to you. Dan, thank you.
Okay.
John